Hi, welcome to Mom with the Mats. Today I'm doing a unboxing of a product I just received in the mail. Got this cool car here, the Tyrrell P34 from the 1977 Monaco Grand Prix. Now, if you're looking at it, it's quite an interesting little car because it was a Formula One car that had 6 wheels on it. So it was a test and actually won a race and actually podiumed over 10 times. Now, the reason why this is such a cool little car and near and dear to me and that I wanted to build is because of this little car right here. It's the same one. I've had that since I was a little kid. And I was always fascinated with this one because it had a 6-wheeled race car. So it's because of this that I now have this. I'm pretty excited about building it. Now, you'll never see another 6-wheeled car on a Indy or Formula One racetrack because in 1983 they passed a rule that the maximum number of wheels you could have on one of these cars is 4. So this is a thing of the past, but it made automotive history, and it's a very recognizable car. So let's get to unboxing. So just looking at it, it gives us 2 different types that we can do. We can do ELF 3 or ELF 4. Now, ELF was a oil company in France. They've been merged, and now it's Total Energy, and that was as of 2021. But ELF 3, and let's see, I have ELF 3. Let me get the one with the number on it. ELF 3 right there. So we're going to be doing it in this scheme. But I am going to do it in this color, so it's going to be all in this blue color with this yellow stripe on it. We might also include the First National City Bank on it as well. Haven't decided yet, but I know it's definitely going to be number 3 because it matches up with this one right here. So also around the box, let's see, going around. It is a 1/20th scale, and that is something a little bit different than cars, so it's a little bit larger. I've only built one F1 car, so we'll have to check out what that is. Its number is 20053-2000. Again, showing some good art here. The one I'll be doing is going to be the one that was driven by Peterson. And it's going around and just some explanation. So that's what we got for the box. So let's check out the instructions here. First thing we have is, since it is a Tamiya kit, gives us some information about what they use and how to assemble. Gives us some ideas if this is the first time you ever built one. So 2 sides on that. And looking at the instructions. As you know, I'm primarily a airplane guy, so this is definitely going to be a challenge for me because of all the parts and everything for this. And you know, if you like doing wheels, it's got 6 of them. So Kaz, starting off with building the engine. We have 2 engine pieces. Some vinyl tubing that you're going to be attaching to it. Straightforward techniques to give you little tips on how to do certain things. Let's see, more engine assembly. Then we go into the transmission and started the wheels. We have the attachment of the rear axle. Coming over here to step 5, we have attaching the exhaust pipes. Look at all that exhaust coming out of there. And then we have attaching the transmission to the rear end and bolting it all together. Then we have the rear bulkhead, the back end. And then we have attaching the engine to the back bulkhead as well. Actually has a screw involved, a screwdriver. Let's see, front suspension, we have the tires. Interesting, there's a dual suspension right here, kind of like almost like a railroad car. Let's see, moving on over, then we have getting into the attaching the front suspension to the body and installing of the radiators. Then we have the body itself, attaching that along with the roll bar. And let's see, and here's where we attach the vinyl tubing, going into the radiators. And then we have the front stabilizer bars. And coming back around, we have going into the cockpit and the seat area. Then we have where the rear wing that goes on and putting in the other parts of the engine. Then we have the cockpit cowling, which is in this picture, this piece right here that goes around where the driver sits. I almost said pilot. And then installing the tires. And they also have painting on the tires, which were Goodyears at the time, so those will be painted white. Another interesting thing I like about Tamiya kits is that they use poly caps, which are small rubber caps that you push together, and then they push fit, so the wheels actually turn. And then lastly, we have the painting of the driver right here, and what we should be painting him and all that. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different colors we're going to put on him, and then different decals as well, markings. And then here's the one I'm going to be doing. It's going to be elf number 3. Might be moving some things around a little bit, but we'll get it to where we want it. So they recommend doing it in color. They don't say what color. I don't know what color blue they want to put on it. Alright. So there we have it. Now let's check this out. So, one other thing they mentioned here. These are different tools you're definitely going to need. So I recommend their Tamiya cement, some side cutters, a molding knife, tweezers, pin vise, drill some holes, a small screwdriver, and scissors. So we have all that. And let's see, marked with that, so it looks like they are talking just straight up blue. So the TS, so Tamiya spray can, and then we have all these X numbers. Those are all the different Tamiya paints. Those are all gloss. X1 through X18 is all gloss paint, and XF, all of those are going to be matte finished ones. So we have red, brown, and flat aluminum, flat flesh, flat blue, flat white, flat black. And then we have semi-gloss, and then we have some gold leaf, some chrome silver, some gunmetal, lemon yellow. We have red, green, blue, black, and then pure white, and then this other blue color. So we'll have to figure out what we have that will match up with that. I'm thinking I have that color. Let's see, it's a gloss, so probably going to be doing it in this color right here, X4. So we'll see if that'll match up. Yeah, there we have that. Now, here's the part. We have the tires and the body already molded in blue. So this is considered a mixed media kit. So here we actually have the sections that are going to be blue. We'll see if they stay blue, but we'll keep them close to that color of blue. So here we have the body. We have the frame, the underside of the body. Here we have the cowling, already blue, so we might not have to paint it. So we might leave it as that. And the rear bulkhead. Here we also have the seat. We have over here again another cowling, it looks like. See what it is? Looks like they give you a choice of either white or blue. So have to pay attention to that when we do that. We have some hoses here. And then over here we have some chrome pieces. But as you notice, not shiny chrome. They're kind of like a matte chrome. So I kind of like that. So we have different roll bars. We have the back for the seat. So we have those. And then we have this one here, which is more of a shiny chrome. So we have that one there. So we have that same piece, another one. And we have the different covers and that. And then over here on this side, we have all the black pieces. So we have tire hubs. We have the radiators. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see on the side, 5. It's like 5 radiators in this one. And some of the suspension, the brakes. They do have some injector pin molds, the little circles here, that are a little in some difficult places to deal with. But all in all, I think we got a pretty decent job on those. And then lastly, we have the gray silver color, which is mostly for the engine. So pretty excited about that. Lots of detail. Then we have the driver. So good detail on him. Got a 4-point harness, not like the modern day, which is 5-point, but 4-point harness, and he poses his arms to either grip the steering wheel or not. So we have that. And then we have the hoses, and here are the wires. Where are you putting it in? And here's the tires here. Did I miss the tires over there? Oh. Tires on this side of this one, and the poly caps. So there we have the tires there. And this one, let's see, we do have a center seam that we will have to buff out on those, but for road wheels, or for slicks like this, it shouldn't be too bad of a problem. I did see the screw in here. There's the screw that we'll need. Make sure we don't lose that. Some more poly caps, such. And then the markings, the decals. So we have number 3, the one we're going to be doing, and an elf written across it, and the different sponsors. And then we have the smaller sheet, which I can't, let's see if I can move it around. So I want to keep these as flat as possible. You guys want to see what those are. And we have the harness that you can put on the person, I believe. And then the smaller ones for the racer's uniform. So yes. So there we have those. Back in there. There we go. So there we have the Tamiya Tyrrell P34. Look forward to building this. It says in 1/20th scale, kind of interesting scale. And like I said, it's one of those that I've been kind of wishing I could find. And my buddy Jim Lohr found it on Walmart.com and was shipped from WantJP, website, which is a worldwide distributor of things from Japan, Tamiya being a Japanese company. So highly recommend checking them out and give them your business. So that's been my inbox review of the Tyrrell P34 77 Monaco Grand Prix. And remember, never ever gonna see a 6-wheeled car. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.